Morgane Herculano from Switzerland, 24 years old. Next to go here, stop number 6 of 8 here in Montreal, Canada. First time we've been to Montreal, Canada for the Red Bull Cliff Diving World Series. Harvard grad. Herculano with a beautiful dive. A lot of divers.
Yeah, and sometimes you can see it. Like, I mean, you can dive well and you get 7 halves, you get a few 8s. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. But you can be back like in 8th or 8th place. And that's what I'm actually saying, like, quite often you're in the men's field. You always see, like, Costa and Aiden, sometimes they're back in the field and everyone's thinking, oh, what's gone wrong? And they're like, wait till you see their big dives. And they're definitely going to catch up for lost ground. There's a great shot as they hurtle towards the water. If you're wondering how fast they're traveling, that's about 71 kilometers per hour.
Dal meeting di Bolzano, al suo posto vediamo Herculano.
Era un tuffo abbastanza semplice, era uno in mezzo avanti con un avvitamento, molto bene la fase di rincorsa, bellissimo il tempismo sul presalto, forse non è stata così alta, così bello, elegante, però molto semplice.
42,90, strappa dei 6,5. E adesso Laura Valore, Danimarca, 1,5 ritornato carpiato. Dunque lei ha
devo dire che è stato un buon tuffo, non eccezionale, però ha fatto quello che doveva fare, è stata ferma e alta durante la fase di carpiotura. Questo non aiuta l'atleta a orientarsi, ma lei riesce a trovare comunque una buona verticale, anche se il tuffo non era altissimo.
sotto i 40, 39,10 Gari per Pellacani la classifica. Adesso Laura Valore, 1,5 indietro carpiato, siamo nella terza di 5-6 indietro carpiato, coefficiente 2,4.
Buono il tuffo di questa atleta, abbiamo visto che la spinta non era elevata, devo cercare la rotazione, perché non c'è tutta questa altezza, quindi questi tuffi soprattutto da 1 metro che prendono un po' alto.
43,20, vediamo Pamela Ware per andare a prendere Nilsson Gari, deve fare 63, è vicina ai 2,20, vuol dire andare a 2,80, 2,85 con un ottimo...
ma l'abbiamo visto che lei da 1 metro è capace di fare questi punteggi, può sbagliare e ogni tanto si può fare anche molto bene.
Intanto Herculano chiude con
Morgane Herculano and the rest of the ladies before the men hit the platform. So Herculano, the Harvard grad. Again, there's a lot of direction with the safety divers down below, a little bit more than I normally see, Joey.
No, exactly. There was a little incident in the off-the-cliff rounds. It can be very difficult for the safety divers. Why? Sometimes there's strong winds and strong currents, and it's really easy to get out of position. Conditions look much better today. Too much wind. But as a reminder, the temperature is very chilly.
What's the chamois for? Or did you already say that?
Well, the chamois for flicking each other. That's what
that was what you
like
did. That's what you did. That's what Zuber did. That's what Zuber did.
That's what we all did. That was the thing back in the day. It was a good old chamois fight. Nothing wrong with that. But no, the chamois is used to dry off the legs, to stop the athletes slipping out in the air. And sometimes it happens. I've seen it in the Olympics before. Diving, and you saw a diver slip out the middle, and it was just one hell of a smack.
Yeah, hands against the bare hands against bare skin, right? So on the knees. A lot of G-forces going on too. So always forcing your hands off of your knees, right?
Exactly. It's very easy to slip out.
Herculano looks nice in the air and very willing these entries. Outstanding performances so far.
And it definitely helps that the seas are calm here in the harbour, so you're protected in that harbour. But in some events, we're in the open ocean. You can see massive waves lapping up and down. And when it's very rough, sometimes they can change the height of the platform. Well, not height of the platform, the height of the dive. So it's an even playing field for all the athletes. That's why we're seeing those great entries. But of course, they're very talented.
You can see all the scores down below.
Because sometimes acrobatics just isn't enough.
Why not?
Amazing person. But based in the United States of America, where she is a research associate at Swiss Flight.
Great takeoff. And then she waited too long before going into that barony. She has to go a little bit earlier to stop.
Phenomenal academic, extremely impressive collegiate diver. Now performing a forward 3 somersaults.
All right, guys, welcome to Bahrain. We're going to do the first dive of the High Diving World Cup. Here we go. Ready? Woo! Right, go home.
It's a good day.
Go, Morgan.
This is when it gets interesting. Bahrain, Brazil, and Burning Hot all start with a beat. Is it a coincidence? After Bahrain, we're going to Brazil this week for the second leg of the World Cup, where the goal is not just to survive the heat of high divers in their little swimsuit, but to qualify for World Championships. So I hope you're ready for some hot competition, because... No way! Okay, 3, 2, 1! Got it.
Fine, I'll just go sit at my desk and be quiet. Sorry I annoyed you with my friendship.
Oh, just there. She needed to lift her arms up to stop that rotation. She stayed a bit on the side, and the arms were a tiny bit forward too. So it's hard.
Back 2 somersaults, 2 twists free. Harvard University, where she now works as a research associate. And she only switched to high diving after the European Championships last year. So this has been impressive from her.
Oh, she stopped.
For Switzerland now, again, Herculano in with 2 somersaults with half a twist. Just left her body a little bit short. She looked a little bit hiked as she entered the water, and of course the judges will note that. But well done to her as the first female from Switzerland to compete in the World Series event as well. Been diving for quite a while though. On the lower boards, 42.90 is her score and 13th. Just 2 more divers to go. For Switzerland, it's Morgane Herculano, 11th at the World Championships. This is her inward 3 somersaults, half a twist, difficulty of 3.8. talented athlete. She is a very clever lady and speaks 5 languages as well. Lovely diving from Morgane Herculano. And a score of 81.70. Overall, 124.60 and 11th place. Moving her into 2nd place. What a start for her. Really crushed it. Morgane Herculano from Switzerland, forward 3 somersaults with half a twist, going for the full 3.4 on this difficulty, currently lying 12th. First woman from Switzerland to compete in the World Series in cliff diving. That is something that she will always have to her name, and I'm sure that she will inspire many others to come into the sport as well. It's a sensational sport to be involved in. And as I've said many times before, real camaraderie between all of the athletes as they travel the world doing competitions together. Did leave the body forward there, so into the water a little bit tight, and that's reflected in the scores: 56.10, 180.7. So overall deemed to be satisfactory. Morgane Herculano will be up next, the 24-year-old. Back 3 somersaults with twist, difficulty 3.8, lying 13th. She would love to move up at least 1 place, hopefully more. Quite a lot of splash coming up there on the entry. But overall the body looked like it was in a fairly decent position. Would have liked to see the arms out a little bit more, using them to get the speed of rotation here, quite a long way above the head, and then very nicely in for the entry. 68.4 to 149.10 into first place at the moment.